swing like them trucks. She gon' chew you up. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? What's going on? CORYXKENSHIN and welcome back to Yandere Simulator. Okay, so this is part 2 of yesterday's episode. So of course, yesterday I asked you guys if you wanted to see part 2 of that Yandere Simulator episode the next day or the day after the next day, which is today. Don't get confused. You guys let me know, okay? Over 3,600 samurai slices on that like button. Drop this freaking part 2 on your freaking head. Thank you guys so much. Wow, do y'all see this? This just came out of nowhere. While I was recording, I was just scratching. What the freak is this? Right, anyway, before we move on to the next part of the video, I want to just see if I can kill everybody. You know, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Whoa, his scream was pretty weird. Come on. Ooh, they all screamed. I just can't let Senpai see me. They're gonna run to the teacher. Run away. Ooh, y'all running straight to me. Smart idea. Oh, what the frick? No, I'm not gonna be able to get them all. Alright, get the one in front. Oh, shoot! No! I'll give you green gear! Oh, yes!
Lead me to them.
Come out here, Sensei. Come out here. I got something for you. Blue hair girl got away, but... Hold up.
No, it can't be.
Who's this? Who is this? Yo, where you going? Oh!
This is a tragedy. Why would anyone do this? I'll call the police immediately.
Call him.
There's been a death at Academy High School. We need help.
There's no way she should be able to deflect this. Get destroyed!
John C.
Just what do you think you're doing?
What? Oh my! She killed me! I'm gonna try this again, because I feel like if we get the teacher while she's on the phone, there's no way she'll be able to block it. Do this freaking stealth mode activated. Let's go. Hold up.
No, it can't be.
Dang, she's scared already. Go ahead, go to the body. Yup, you.
This is a tragedy.
Here we go.
Why would anyone do this? I'll call the police immediately.
Call him.
There's been a death at Academy High School.
Are you?
Right away. What do you
Oh
think
my
you're
gosh! And she just killed me again. Where'd her phone go though?
Up like Donald Trump. Swing like them trucks. She gon' chew you up. Yeah.
Alright, so the next half of the episode, we're gonna find these cassette tapes that I've been putting off forever because I don't know where they are. So I'm gonna look for these tapes now. We're gonna see what the freak is going on with this backstory mystery crap that I keep hearing.
So in each corner of the school, you'll find one.
Yeah, I cheated. What you gonna say about it? So now we're gonna make our way to the little tape room. Oh, look. Oh, shoot, I kicked my... Alright, let's do this. Mysterious tape number 1.
Looks like it still works. As long as it's recording, I suppose I might as well say something. How long has it been since I last used this thing?
About a week ago.
At least 2 decades. Almost 3.
Dang.
Those were better times. I was so young back then. My future seemed so bright.
What happened?
I remember following my dreams. I remember a promising career. I remember being happy. If I could turn back time, what would I do differently?
Who is this? We don't know who this is.
I know exactly what I should have done.
And what's that?
I shouldn't have gotten involved with that case. With that girl.
You talk about Yandere?
Pursuing her was the right thing to do. But if I hadn't involved myself with her, I'd still have a career.
Dang!
When did it begin? I think it was April of 1989.
Okay, he's not talking about Yandere.
The peak of my career as an investigative journalist.
Okay.
That's when I heard about a murder at the local high school. The police had no leads. I decided to investigate it myself.
So we're not
I tried to be a hero. And that was the worst mistake of my life.
Never try to be a hero. Every time somebody like, don't be a hero. That's why. Anyway, he's not talking about Yandere-chan. I'm so dumb. I overlooked the fact that he said like 2 or 3 decades ago or something like that in the beginning. 1980 something. And there was a murder at a high school and it wasn't Yandere. My goodness. Tape 2.
The school's faculty didn't let me conduct an investigation on school grounds. They were highly concerned with maintaining their prestigious reputation.
Prestige.
They didn't want any police or journalists snooping around and ruining the school's image any more than the murder already had.
What murder, though?
Or maybe they just had something to hide and didn't want the authorities to find out. To this day, I still don't know how the school managed to convince the police that any crime that takes place on school grounds can only be investigated for 6 hours maximum.
What?
I heard a rumor that the school's headmaster bribes the police department to expedite their investigations as much as possible.
Dang.
There were a lot of unsavory rumors about the school's headmaster, but none have been proven to be true.
Okay.
Because I couldn't work around the school, I used to gather information by interviewing students outside of the school gate when they entered or left the school.
Gotcha.
It was at this point in time that I noticed a peculiar girl who was quite obviously stalking one of her seniors.
Another yandere.
I decided to keep my eye on her, and before long, I began to observe some disturbing behavior from her.
It's another freaking yandere. Hold up. Pop in this third day. This junk getting juicy.
From the school gate, I witnessed the girl do more than just stalk an upperclassman.
What'd she do?
She stalked any girl who spoke to him. Through student interviews, I kept tabs on what happened to those girls. They became the victims of bullying, were expelled, and in some cases, stopped coming to school. I frequently saw the girl running with a mop and a bucket, as though she always had some sort of mess to clean up.
Yeah.
That girl was using manipulation, intimidation, and sometimes even violence to sabotage the boy's love life. If she wasn't above that kind of behavior, the possibility of murder didn't seem too far off. I didn't want to believe that a schoolgirl would actually commit murder just to keep a boy single, but the evidence was staring me straight in the face.
Dang.
That's when I learned a crucial piece of information. The girl who was murdered at the beginning of the school year had a crush on the same boy that was being stalked.
That's the murder.
The final piece of the puzzle had fallen into place.
That's the murder.
I knew that I had found the culprit. I went to the police with my findings. Took a lot of talking, but I was eventually able to convince them to take the girl into custody.
Now, was she maniacal? It depends if she laughed or not before she went. Did she have her sanity back though? We're about to find out on the next episode of Dragon.
The idea of a murderous schoolgirl was scandalous enough to attract lots of attention. Word of her arrest quickly spread across the entire nation. The trial turned into a media circus. I became a celebrity practically overnight.
Hey, okay.
I didn't want to be a public figure, but I did want my investigative skill to be recognized. I hoped that all the attention would boost my career.
It didn't.
As it turns out, I was dead wrong.
Dead wrong, Biggie.
That manipulative little schoolgirl put on the best act I've ever seen.
Ooh.
She cried nonstop, feigned ignorance at every opportunity, and had an excuse for every accusation leveled at her.
And she coming for you now, too.
The media fell in love with her. The entire damn nation fell in love with her.
And you're done.
She called me a dirty pervert who enjoyed leering at schoolgirls. She called me a fame-seeking yellow journalist. She claimed that I only accused her of murder for sensational headlines. The court bought every word of it.
Dude.
The day the judge declared her innocent, the entire country celebrated like it was a damn holiday.
Oh my gosh, she got out of it. See, that's the thing, man. If it was a dude, I'm sorry, but there is a double standard. Sometimes there is. Let that have been like some dude that killed like some girl. They'd be like, lock him up, lock him up. But a girl, she can cry when she wants. Pretty, probably. Dang, now this dude got a freaking X right on his freaking forehead.
From that day forward, I was a national disgrace. I was known across the country as a lecherous journalist who stalked schoolgirls and tried to throw a girl in prison to boost his own career.
How should she explain the body, though?
I saw disgust in the eyes of every person who looked at me. My house and my car were vandalized every day for weeks. Needless to say, I was never able to work as a journalist again.
Dang.
The police department that arrested the girl was also the subject of national criticism. They were accused of being incompetent fools who would arrest anyone without sufficient evidence.
Come on.
Ever since then, the police in that town have been extremely lenient in an attempt to repair their reputation, and don't want to go anywhere near the local high school except for extremely brief periods of time. But the worst part of the entire experience didn't come from the media or the public.
The girl.
Immediately after the trial, I tried to escape the press by hiding in an alley behind the courthouse. Only one person found me there. It wasn't a journalist or a reporter. It was the girl that had just been declared innocent.
No, how crazy is she?
I'll never forget her face that day. She was smiling, but her eyes were blank, empty, soulless, like a doll's eyes.
Dude, my skin is
She
tingling
looked
right
like
now.
she didn't have a single ounce of humanity in her entire body. With that smiling face, she said to me,
What'd she say?
"It would be very easy to make your death look like a suicide. Don't ever cross me again." She turned around and left without another word.
He trifled with the wrong girl, fam. The wrong girl.
My life was a living hell for about a year while the trial was still fresh in people's minds. Eventually, the hatred subsided, but it never truly died.
Oh, this one
There was
girl.
always someone who recognized me, no matter how much I tried to change my appearance. Finding employment was nearly impossible.
Come on.
I drifted between part-time jobs and spent my free time drinking to ease the pain of becoming the national punching bag.
Wow.
It was around this point in time that I met my future wife. I still don't understand what she saw in me. I was an absolute wreck, not to mention the laughingstock of the entire
Yeah,
country.
you found love, though.
But as soon as we met, she wanted to spend every waking moment with me.
As soon as we met.
She wouldn't let me out of her sight and got possessive if another woman so much as looked at me.
Hold on.
I quickly came to depend on her for everything.
Oh, no.
It wasn't long before I couldn't live without her. I certainly wasn't in any state to take care of myself. I was like an adult-sized baby, helpless and vulnerable.
It's like another yandere.
Who knows? Maybe that's what she was attracted to. Maybe she just wanted to experience the sensation of owning a person.
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted to keep a human pet.
Those girls that go over those loser dudes on
Maybe all
purpose.
she wanted was someone who she could emotionally depend on.
So they can, like, fix them up, though?
Even after all these years, I don't understand why anyone would waste their time with a man like me. But none of that mattered.
Why not?
Despite all my flaws, she accepted me. And that's all I needed. We got married about 6 months after meeting each other.
Alright, he got himself a little girl. Got himself a wife.
My wife died while giving birth to our only child. I still don't know how I possibly found the strength to keep going after I lost her. I was completely dependent on her for absolutely everything.
Dang, this dude's
I could barely
life.
take care of myself, much less a baby. Somehow, I managed to make it through those years. But even after all this time, I'm still a deadbeat drunk who can't hold down a job.
Hey, man, come on.
It was very difficult to love my own infant daughter, knowing that my wife was dead because of her. I'm pretty sure I was a horrible father.
You can't remember?
She practically had to raise herself.
Oh, dang, yeah, you
I
were.
never tried to spend much time with her or learn about her interests. Even now, I don't think I know very much about her. I don't even know what kind of person she's turned into.
Wait, how many years has this been,
I
though?
don't even know what her everyday life is like.
What if it's me?
I know that she spends all of her time on her computer. She bought it herself. She seems to have a lot of money for someone her age.
How?
I'm afraid to ask where it comes from. Sometimes she comes home with blood on her clothing.
It's me!
I can't tell if it's her blood or someone else's blood. I try to stay out of her business.
You
It's
freaking...
partially out of respect for her privacy,
Nah.
but
Well,
it's mostly out of fear.
yeah, okay. So, I mean, deadbeat dads, they really don't have any authority to, like, try and pry or whatever. But anyway, I mean, if somebody is living in your house, wait, is she paying for the house too? Does he even have a job? Regardless of that fact, it really sounds like I'm the daughter of the yandere mom. And it would make
I've
sense.
never told anyone about any of this. Never saw a shrink, never had any friends to confide in. I thought that it would be therapeutic to record my feelings, even if I'm only talking to an obsolete machine.
No, you straight.
But this hasn't calmed me down at all.
Then stop.
The only thing to come out of this experience is that all of the anger and hate I've kept buried for the past 2 decades has risen back to the surface. I don't think I can go back to the way things were before. I don't think I can go back to wasting my time with crappy part-time jobs, drinking, and sitting on a couch feeling miserable.
Come on, man.
I don't want this to be my life.
Move to another country.
But I can't let myself die just yet either. Not until I see justice served.
Ooh.
That girl from 1989. She's a grown woman by now, but she's never been punished for the sins of her youth.
What is she doing?
I can't go on living in a world where a monster like her walks around in public. I'm the only one who knows the truth about her, so I'm the only one who can bring her to justice.
That's what I'm talking about, fam. Get up!
I still know how to track a person down. I still know how to learn a person's secrets.
It's time.
I still know how to dig up the truth.
It's time.
For the first time in decades, I feel like I have a purpose. I feel like I know what to do with my
She
life.
about to freaking pay.
I'm going to deliver justice to that murderer. I'm going to die trying.
Hey, let's get it.
This old antique was good for something after all.
Let's get it. What's happening on this next tape, though? Oh my gosh. Oh, this one 2 minutes?
I
Let's get
found
it in.
her. It wasn't hard. She never even moved out of her hometown.
Swine.
I've been following her around town for the past week. It's not that hard to follow someone without being spotted if you know the right tricks.
Dude is a spy?
The only difficult part is looking at her without being consumed with disgust.
Come on, you gotta fight it.
Thinking about what she got away with. Thinking about what she's responsible for. It almost makes me go blind with rage.
Dang.
This whole week, I felt like something was wrong.
Why?
Yesterday, I realized what it was.
Oh no.
I'm surprised it took me so long to figure it out. She suddenly changed directions while walking, or linger in one place for seemingly no reason. I recognize that behavior. It's my own behavior.
She's watching someone.
I know what she's doing. She's stalking someone.
Again?
It didn't take me long to figure out who her prey was.
It better not be no kids.
A young woman just out of high school. I don't know what she's done wrong, but she's clearly marked for death. She'll be dead within a week if I don't do something. I want to warn her that a killer is stalking her, but I can't repeat the mistakes of the past. In order to convict this monster and send her to prison, I need firm evidence that she's a murderer.
Right, man.
If I save this young woman's life, I won't have any evidence. I have to let her die.
No, dude! No!
Be there when it happens. No. Filming her murder.
No!
It's the only way to get the
It's
evidence.
not the
I
only
need.
way.
The only way.
No,
to
it's
make sure
not.
that justice is served. But is this really justice? Letting a woman die?
No. Just get her right
Get this monster
before.
arrested. Then there will only be more victims in the future.
Don't justify one life.
So letting her commit murder one last time.
No,
is
you cannot. You
Come on,
don't
Indigo.
have. You can't authorize
Isn't
that.
it?
No. Yo, we just breeze these freaking tapes. I feel like I'm listening to an anime. Like I'm not watching it, but I'm like watching it in my brain. I'm like making the pictures. Last tape, y'all. This chunk is juicy as freak. Let's go.
Fool, I'm a damned fool.
What happened?
I got sloppy. She caught me. I followed her into an alley, lost her in the shadows. Then I heard her voice from behind me.
You're done.
Long time no see, Mr. Journalist.
You recognize
I
him?
turned around and saw her just inches away from me.
Oh my
She was
god.
smiling. I recognized that smile. It was the exact same smile she wore when she threatened my life in 1989. I didn't know what to do. I just
Dude,
turned and
he
ran.
could have back kicked the mess out of her.
I've broken a truce that lasted almost 3 decades. She knows I was after her. There's no way she'll let me live. I'm doomed. I can't go to the police. I'll sound like a babbling lunatic without evidence, and right now I don't have any. Even if they do listen to me and investigate her, they won't find anything. My only option is to leave town. No, it's worse than that. I have to leave Japan altogether.
You should have been did that. What about your
I
daughter?
searched for you, but I couldn't find you. I can't wait for you to come home. I have to leave immediately. I'm going to gather all of the recordings I've made so far and put them where I know you'll find them. That way, at least you'll know why your father disappeared so suddenly. I only hope that she doesn't try to get revenge on me by harming you. I don't know when I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back. I don't know if she's willing to cross oceans to hunt her prey. If she is, I'll try to lure her into a trap, try to expose her true nature in front of the police. It's my only hope.
What a life to live.
I know you can take care of yourself. If I had more time, there's so many things I'd say to you, but I can't. Not now. Stay safe. I love you.
This is sad, man. Dang. Yo, first of all, his voice acting, clap that up. Oh my god, dude. Who is the daughter? Is it me? I mean, the evidence is laid out like I am the daughter, but it doesn't explain like how I get money. We don't know. She doesn't get money, and there's no computer in her room. If there's a computer in the room, it'll be a closed case. But there's not. Oh wait, what's all that stuff? Why have I never noticed like this big old entertainment system right here? Yeah, I mean, it looks like there could be a laptop down there or something. Man, that was like extra deep though. I don't know. Who else could it be? It could be one of the girls. Potentially, it could be any girl that goes to the school. But I mean, the evidence is stacked for it to be Yandere-chan. I mean, her mom exhibited Yandere-like behavior. There is also Info-chan. We don't know practically anything about her. I mean, why is she so mysterious? Who is she? Let's look at her. She seems like she would have money. We have no indication on her age though, except for the voice acting in the beginning. Hold up, let's go back to that. Look at your boy solving the case though. Let's revisit this conversation. I believe that the white messages, like the first message, is Info-chan.
Do I know you?
And this is Yandere.
I saw you stalking an upperclassman today.
So if she saw us stalking someone else, that means she was stalking us, which would make her a stalker. So she is exhibiting some characteristics. But first, I want to pinpoint her freaking age. If we can get her age.
Do you have a problem with that? No. I wanted to give you some information about the girl he was with. Her name is Osana Najimi. She has a crush on him. She believes in the myth about the cherry.
The myth that if you confess your love to someone underneath that tree on a Friday?
We're not
Correct.
really getting anything.
She's planning to confess to him next Friday.
She's planning something next Friday. Info-chan has done so much dirt, has done so much research on this girl. She knows that next Friday she's getting ready to do something. Looks like stuff is stacking up on Info-chan. And she doesn't sound old.
Why are you telling me this?
I would be happy if something bad happened to Osana-chan. I think you might be the right person to give her what she deserves.
Evil is crap. Coming back home with blood on her stuff, probably.
You blackmail girls and sell panty shots to boys. Nobody knows your real name.
How she gets money! That's how she gets money! It's Info-chan, it has to be! That's how she gets her... The dad was... I'm freaking stuttering. The dad was talking about the inexplicable amount of money that she's bringing in. She's getting it from boys. You blackmail girls and sell panty shots to boys.
The rumors are true. If you ever need a favor, text me a panty shot and if you want to know personal information about anyone at our school,
Stalker.
just send me a photograph of...
You're disgusting.
Stalker.
You're a stalker.
And you are a stalker of a stalker, which makes you a stalker. Alright, you guys. Alright. We've learned a lot about the Yandere Simulator mythos. But man, that was some freaking juicy stuff. Now I see why you guys wanted me to read these tapes. Or listen to the tapes. Let me know down in the comments, who do you think it is? I really believe that it's Info-chan. But why is there all these stalker yandere girls? There's like so many. There was the guy's wife, and then the girl from 1989 and yandere. Are we all like sisters or something? No. One of us is a daughter of a wife that is also a stalker, but then there's another girl who should be old. She's old now. She's in her 30s or something, 40s, I don't know. But anyway, this episode was extra juicy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to see any more like yandere gameplay or anything, oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about like that last hate. This is the Samurai. Slice that like button, subscribe today to join a Samurai, and until next time, my brothers and sisters.
Cause my name is CORYXKENSHIN, you know what I'm saying?